Alright, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Hope you are having an amazing day so far. Today is March 6th. It is currently 9:04 a.m. We're just hopping on the charts now. So let's get right into it. Just have some of our drawings from last night here charted up. Um, so we're going to break this down and get right into it. So, first thing that I notice here is ES is a lot lower than NQ. Okay? From this leg here, equilibrium, we rebalance to that. You can see that resting there, aligning with the equilibrium. Took sell side. We had this change in the state, this 4-hour change here that we came back down to respect it. We saw legs higher. I wanted to see overnight if we could get up to buy side. We did not. We just get lower here. I don't know if there's some type of gap in here. Maybe this high here sent us lower. Now it looks like we are seeking to put in a change to the downside. Right? We still have 54 minutes, so that could change. It looks like ES is getting closer to sell side though, which is all the way down here, right here. So first I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete these gaps here. I just want to see what we do, right? So for me to be bullish, I'd probably want to see this low get taken here, or I just want to see after we take this sell side, these relative equal lows, I'd want to see us get back up inside this range and get through this 15-minute gap here. So we open up this 15-minute gap. I'll mark out. Looking over on NQ, same deal. I'm gonna erase this, erase this, erase this, and this. So we have this unfilled 1-hour gap up here. Just kind of looking and seeing where we are, what we can do. So first thing I'm looking at here is just kind of have this generated buy side resting here. Here we have this resting right at the start of the 1-hour gap here. Same deal, we got this 15-minute gap opened up on NQ. I just want to see what we do, if we can get back up in there and what we do inside of it, right? So if we come up and we respect, we generate, we could see us come up, respect, generate, run that high one last time, and then finish the move to sell side. We could see us just get right down to sell side here, or we can see us come higher, get through this gap, and then seek higher, to whatever the draw may be. We have all this generated buy side resting up here above. Just because we have generated does not mean we want to go to it right now. We have this unfilled 1-hour gap, and yeah, so we'll kind of just react, see what we do here. Just want to be super patient. It's Friday, last trading day of the week. Today was not not today. This week so far has not been the best. We've had a couple hiccups, one break-even day, 3 losing days, and then yesterday we kind of went about $100 over. I lost about $350 yesterday. Just some mistakes, right? But it definitely highlighted what I need to focus on, what I need to work on coming into today. Stop loss placement, right? Like all my losses this week could have been winners, but just kind of little mistakes that we just got to clean up, and that's really it. Just take it as data, nothing more, nothing less, and just move forward. So, looking on the day though, that's really all that I'm looking for here. That I'm looking to see is oh, let's also check the news. Let's see. So we had a whole bunch of news come out at 8:30. Did we put in any data highs? 8:30. Okay, yeah. So we have data high up here, right? And I just want to see what we do. We can definitely just finish this move to sell side, bank that, and then go from there. See what we want to do. It looks like on ES, after this high, we don't really have too much here. Like we have consequent encroachment of this leg here. So I don't even have anything for it. Just mark it out like this. encroaching, which I doubt we'll get all the way down there anyways. So that's not really a big deal. We definitely could. Just seeing how these markets been moving the last couple of days, but when that time comes, we'll see what's going on. But for now, I just really want to play just what I'm being given, play what I see. And that's sell side's been taken. We don't lack displacement. We kind of just continue getting through here. So that tells me we kind of can seek this draw lower. But if we want to present opportunity to catch that move lower, I'd have to see us get back up inside this 15-minute gap and do something, manipulate, have a model to the downside, whatever it may be. We have another 15-minute gap opening up here if we can open it up in about 4 minutes 50 seconds. So we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll just see what we do here. If we do want to get higher and we want to manipulate these highs or just put in a model, like if we put in a 15-minute change here, right, to the upside, let's say we're just waiting, sell side gets taken, then we just see us then get higher, put in a 15-minute change here, but we have this resting buy side here and this 1 hour gap here. So what do, right? Well, I'd look for an internal model, and I'd be looking to go break even quickly, because if I can look to go break even quickly, it doesn't matter if when we get up to this high, we just want to take it, and then that can send us lower, right? Because I'm at break even, I already protected myself. So it's about positioning and context. So see what we do. I really want to see what we do if we get up inside of this gap here, but we'll see. I will be right back. You guys can just fast forward like usual, a couple minutes here. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Looks like we didn't really do too much. We did open up this 15-minute gap as well, though. So we have two unfilled 15-minute gaps that we can definitely see us get back up into. If not soon, we can see it probably at market open in about 10 minutes. We're also going to have a big 30-minute gap opening up here soon, if we just continue this pace that we're on. And yeah, so I just want to see what we do here, right? We don't necessarily have to come all the way up to, take buy side. We don't necessarily got to come all the way up back to this 1 hour gap, right? Just to take it and just to tap it, to then come all the way back down lower to sell side. We don't have to do that. I'm not saying we won't, but what are the odds? You know what I mean? It's safe to assume that we just don't have to do that, right? But what we can do, and what is more high probability, is us just coming into this 15-minute gap, potentially this one, and then seeing that move lower, right? But if we do just want to go lower, these are good gaps to target, right? If we do want to go lower, take sell side, these are good gaps to target, equilibrium, and then see if we want to continue higher to buy side. So ES is getting pretty close to this low here on NQ. We have SMT, right? But I'd want to see these 15-minute gaps get ran. For me to be confident that we do want to go higher, I'd have to see these gaps get ran. But as of right now, I just want to see if we can get up in through these. Because it's not like, typically when sell side gets taken, right, or there's manipulation, what do you want to see, right? Well, you want to see, majority of the time, if we're looking to go higher, you want to see your wick, like this. And then you want to see your candle, which I can't even, we'll do it like this. So it's typically what you want to see. Right? If you're looking for manipulation, manipulation is a lack of displacement. That's what manipulation means. We lack displacement in a direction. So if we're taking sell side, we manipulate sell side. We're lacking displacement lower through sell side, right? So you want to see a wick like this, take sell side, right? Sometimes it's not going to be that pretty. Sometimes it's going to be, just with the timing of it, it's going to be something like this. You might take it like this. Here's that wick. Here's that wick. But then the following candle that we open up is one to the upside, and showing that there is order flow in the opposing direction, and that's where you look for your inverse, your change in states, whatever it may be. So we'll just see what we do, right? If we look at this low getting taken, we take it, right? But then look on the hourly. We get an hourly close candle all the way hardly through it. Close hardly through it. And now we're right here closer to that next straw below us, which is sell side. So like I said, I just want to see if these gaps can just be used to keep continuous and push us lower. Well, we got market open in about 6 minutes, 50 seconds. We got 9:25 coming in here soon, which, as you guys may know, just sometimes flushes and funnels a little bit of volume into the markets. Sometimes 9:25 can be very, very volatile, and we'll get like some big candles coming in, and then we'll kind of trickle and slow down a little bit, and then boom, market open will come in, and we'll do what we do. But just want to be patient for this. Obviously, there's no pre-market trades today, just because not every day is there supported, or is the market supporting and what's the word, offering a pre-market trade, right? Pre-market trades are only there when, like I said, for me, and this is what I had a little hiccup on the other day too. For me, like, my pre-market trade, I want to be about 150, 175. If it's super A plus, about $200, right, max. And I want to make sure that everything is there. It makes sense, right? Where order flow is good, We're not just barcoding. There's previous data from the past hour of market open that can support good price action, and that we're flowing. There's a reason to go towards something. We're not right at market open. Like, I'm not taking a trade and it's like 28, 29. Because if that's the case, I might as well just wait that extra 1 or 2 minutes and then let that volume come in, see what we do, see what we take, see what we run, see what we respect, and then make a move off of that. But yeah, I need a checklist of a pre-market trade. So, like, very very good PA, right? I want to be in with low size. There has to be clean, like, manipulation. We got to be delivering from something. I got to have a clean model, a clean aggressive close through an inverse and a change in the state. If I am taking a trade pre-market, I want to have an inverse and a change. I don't just want to take an inverse. Just because if I take an inverse, I the only time I take inverse trades is, like I said before, in a 15 really or a 30 second. That's when I'm looking to take an inverse trade, and the reason is because I can have a good stop and I can go break even quickly, like very very quickly. And, like, let's say just from this leg right here, if we drop it down to like the 15 or the 30 second, there's a gap in here. Boom, that gap gets inversed. I'm already break even at this internal low, right? So I'm protecting myself quickly while giving room for price to still kind of breathe and build. But if you do that on a 1 minute or the 2 minute, um, you can kind of hurt yourself. So yeah, so pre-market, I don't usually am just looking for inverses. I'm looking for my full model, and just confidence. So everything has got to be pretty dang perfect for me to take a nice stab pre-market. But like I said, the day got to offer it, and today we're just not offering it. I mean, if you look, what do we have? We literally just have a straight leg down. We have news that came out, and we just got a leg down that got us through sell side, and then now we're just in that range. So I want to see what these two 15-minute gaps can do, and then go from there. So we got market open here in 3 minutes. Looks like we're getting some slight legs to the upside here. ES has already kind of tapped that 15-minute gap ever so slightly, right? Very, very, very slightly. We also have equilibrium that's going to be resting here inside this range. So we can also see what we do with that. That's a possibility. Sometimes I will use equilibrium as if I use it as like buy side and sell side. So if equilibrium were to get taken and we, like literally take it, like we wick it, and then we put in the model to the downside, I'll take a trade just off of that. Bro, every time I go on Forex Factory, it's just people in the chat, like, literally just trying to call out what they're doing here. Like, going long at 5085, stop loss 5037, TP. Like, why is this man giving the drop on everything? Well, market open here in a little less than a minute and a half. NQ's now getting some legs higher into this gap. We'll see what we do. I want it to be super, super clean. Like I said, I want to see gap get filled. I want to see a nice change in delivery, meaning just a change in order flow. Like, we just switched to very, very bearish after filling a gap, after whatever come to equilibrium. And we see us getting nice legs to the downside that I could be confident in a short with taking down the sell side. So I just want to be super, super patient. Just wait. Just wait for high opportunity to be given. If I don't get that, I'll simply walk away and call it a week there. So we got about 40 seconds. 10 seconds, see what we do. Getting higher into this gap. Gonna open this big 30-minute here too. So market opens, see what we do. There is no resting buy side in here. There is, but on a very, very low time frame, and it's not the cleanest, so I'm not really looking for that. I'm just looking to see if we want to at least generate a high or come to equilibrium for me to then take a trade off of. But looks like we're getting up higher here. See if equilibrium can be met. This could be clean here off this change, but this gap would have to open up for me. This small gap here, this change here. Could potentially look to take a short here. Probably look for break even at low, but I have to see us get through this change here. Looks like NQ wants to get higher, so we'll just see what we do. I want to see at least equilibrium be met here. So we have these internal SMTs here. So NQ took this high, ES did not. See what we get. So I'm gonna take a stab here. We're just gonna just 168 bucks. Stop is gonna go above the inverse here. First thing I want to look at is standard deviation. Where does this align with? So probably looking to go break even here at the 1. And look for 2 off here. And 1 off here. See if we open up this gap here. I'm not in with full size as well, just because of where we are, what we did here. Right, like it wasn't, I'm not gonna say it wasn't the cleanest, but I just want to see the change in this inverse hold here now. See if we can get lower. We have NQ getting higher. Probably sell 1 more here. Now this is probably my max risk. NQ still getting higher here. I want to see ES start to flush. SMT is still holding. SMT is still in place. NQ is getting a lot higher. We could definitely see equilibrium. Internal high now gets taken. We have another SMT. Inverse still holding. Change of the state still holding. Probably at this low, look to adjust my stop a little bit. Just adjust it to this high. See what we can do here. We still have a big SMT. So in a 15-second this gets ran. I want to see us get below this change here. Tighten up my stop a little bit. Just after getting through this inverse. I want to see us follow through with this change. So I don't want to see us flush now. We did what we had to do. We came to the inverse. We tapped the change in the state. I can expect us to flush now, so I'm protecting myself. I'm putting my stop at the high, taking a little bit of size off here because I wouldn't want to see us come back higher. NQ now starting to get lower here. I think if we can get through this here, put in this change, we're in good shape. Took internal high. So we have good risk on. We have a good trade on. So we're just going to sit here and watch. Nothing more, nothing less. We're going to go break even at this low, and that's it. I'm going to put this on as well. Alright, boom. So we're break even already. Risk is now off the table completely. We have nothing to lose. We're risking nothing on the day. We're just going to let this rock out. Targeting sell side and standard deviation. We're getting a nice push, so we'll see what we do. See if this can continue for a bit lower here. I want to see us open up some gaps on the way down. This 30-second here is pretty clean. I want to see if this can hold here. Clean this up a little bit. So NQ now takes this internal low. I want to see us continue lower. I won't really want to see us slow down from here. But we're break even on the day, so nothing matters from here at all. I would ideally like to see this 1 minute open up. Ideally. I want to see us continue here. Consequent encroachment though, we are at of this wick, so that can be a factor. But sell side's right here, so we might as well just go take it. And then we're just targeting standard deviation right below of this leg here. That ran higher, that NQ took buy side with. Internal high, it's really, really small, but it's still there, it's still a factor, it still exists. So you see we put that SMT in, which did hold. So we open up a 1 minute here now, which is clean. Ideally would want to see this hold. Send us lower. Sell side super close on ES. So we're just going to let this rock out. See what we do. Looks like NQ is getting a lot higher now. ES is also getting higher through this 1 minute gap. This gets inversed here. See if this can hold on ES. Once again, we didn't take anything. We didn't take anything on ES at all. Sell side is still here. So there's no reason for me to do anything. We took nothing. The only reason I went break even is because we came to the 1 of the range. Alright, so right here to here, that's the 1 of the range, targeting sell side and standard deviation. So looking, like I said, protect myself quickly. So it's Friday. We don't want to make no dumb mistakes. Just gonna let this rock out. Did we open up any gaps? So no gaps. Open up to the upside. So we can definitely get down quickly here. We have no gaps. Ideally, I want to see us get below this for me to be confident that we can definitely continue lower here. We're still inside this 1 minute, 2 minute. Have a small 3 minute resting here. So let's see what we do. So it looks like this 1 minute is holding here. 2 minute holding, sending us lower. I want to see us get below this on the 1 minute. And then we have this little change on the 30-second. It really doesn't matter. I just want to see us get below one of them for me to be confident that we go lower. But if we struggle to get below this, then that could be a problem. Like that, we had the opportunity to, we don't. And we're still just playing around inside of this 1 minute here. Just gonna be patient though, just sit through the storm. There's no reason to touch anything to overmanage. I have my stop loss at break even. I got my limit orders. I'm literally just sitting here. It is a Friday. Looking to just practice good habits. Because if I can practice good habits, And I also I wanted to say that too. Like the only thing that we can ensure each and every day is we can't ensure a dub every day. We can't ensure, a crazy 3R, 4R, 2R, whatever it may be. But we can ensure that every single day we practice good habits. Every single day we come into the charts and we put on our good size. We take what we're confident in. We make sure our stop is in the right spot. We're looking to protect ourselves quickly. We can ensure all of these things, right? We can't ensure a green P&L, but we can ensure that we are practicing our good habits, which in turn, there's a higher possibility that we will have a green P&L. So once again, here though, we fail to get a close below this change. It looks like this change kind of holds, so that's not a good sign if we do want to go lower. Yeah, you can see we're literally just in here chopping, so if people aren't break even, they should definitely go break even now. Especially with NQ coming down in this 1 minute holding. It's not a good sign for lower, so looks like we're gonna get stopped here. This is super clean trade though. Definitely super patient. Super clean on the 1 minute. So now we've filled that gap completely. We'll see if we can now continue lower. We put in an SMT after taking this internal high. We make relative equal highs up here, which we'll see if that comes to haunt us. But I just definitely want to see lower from here. We did everything we had to do. We're just chopping here. Now we're getting straight legs up. Golly, what's going on? This is patience testing to the max. I'm all for it though, right? Mark is always gonna bring out, he's gonna bring out everything in you. The people who are impatient, who are emotional, they're getting destroyed right now. Also, we're just not getting good delivery. We're not getting good PA here. We're not. At open, we're looking pretty good. We're delivering from these 15-minute gaps. We had internal manipulation, right? We had a nice model to the downside, and then now we just have poor delivery now. But literally just playing inside of a 1 minute gap for literally what Almost 10 minutes since 38. But we'll see if now here we can finish this move here. We still did not get below this change here. So let's see what we do. Golly, we tapped the change again. Seek higher. Yeah, man, this is just a wonky ass day for sure. Tap the change, instantly just run higher. Fill the gap completely, instantly run lower. Instantly run back higher. Instantly run back lower. Tap the change, instantly run back higher. Now, let me guess, are we gonna instantly run back lower now? You know, the thing about being break even is, and even just in any trade, not even just break even, but you can't really care what the market does. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm just out like, oh, we're running higher and lower, but at the end of the day, I really don't care what the market does. I don't. I have everything that I have set, and I have no connected emotion to all of this. These candles, these lines on the screen, I have no connected emotion at all. Even while I'm in the trade with actual sides, with actual stop, it doesn't matter, right? I'm not saying this just because I'm break even, but you can't have no emotion to anything, anything on a chart. You simply put on size, when told, when given opportunity, and you sit back and you react and you protect accordingly. And that's it. Right, do we get a close through the change? We don't. We miss it again. We've got 30 seconds here on the 1 minute though. We'll see if we can get it closed now. Now we're getting some legs here. See if we can finish this move to sell side. One minute. We're about to get this little change here now. So bang, we get that. Is there anywhere I can trail my stop? Protect. I don't think so. But TP1 gets hit. See if we can get that flush to wait, how many? I wanted to secure a little more profit there. I didn't want two runners to standard deviation. I just wanted to run, but I forgot. I just wanted one, but I forgot that I added. So profit secured on the day though. We're up 319 on the day. We got an extra little bit running here. Just a standard deviation though. But definitely, a patience practicing day, 1,000,000% for sure. Practicing patience to the max. Now that ES takes this low, we'll see what we do. I wouldn't be surprised if we just turn around, but we're gonna keep this runner on and just see what we get here. I don't want to make this recording too long, um, so I don't know if I want to just keep y'all sitting here for this runner, but you guys can pull up your own charts and see. Look at 947, right? 947. Look at the low to the left of us. Did we get below, 6.25 points after that low? But I'm out of here, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week, or hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend or y'all day, whatever it is. And I will see y'all Monday. Peace.